What's going on, guys? Observe New England here. Glad to be back at it again. It's been a while since I put out a video. But today we are in Rochester, New Hampshire. We are going to be visiting the Rochester District Courthouse. I actually have some personal business to take care of there, so I figured this was a great opportunity to see if they respect our rights to record. So let's see how it goes. All right. We are in downtown Rochester. The date is August 23rd. It is 10:59 in the morning. It's about 72 degrees out, overcast. It's actually sprinkling a little bit. We're just coming off of Hurricane Henry, which was kind of a dud. Nothing really happened. It was hyped up. This building right here is the courthouse that we're going to be going into today. I guess before we go in, we'll take a walk around and we'll see what we got going around on the outside. Take this moment to get into that wide angle. I'm proud of myself. I did it less than a minute in this time. All right. Nice landscaping. Alright, so we got some signage kind of on the ground, staff only, court police. Back of the building, not really much back there. And I know that the front side of this building doesn't really have much to show besides the entrance, as I did grow up here in Rochester, so I am familiar with the area. What do we got over here? Looks like a file room. Weird little steps to nowhere. All right. We've got some signage on the doors here. What does it say? Hampshire Circuit Court. Video and or audio recorded without authorization from the presiding judge is prohibited. Huh. And there is a court order. I wonder what that has to do with. I'm gonna look that up real quick, guys. Alright, guys, so I just looked up that rule. And I don't think it was very clear. I'm going to ask to see a copy of it, get some clarification. Because I don't believe that it's constitutional for them to tell me I can't video record my business in here. So let's find out. Let's see how it goes. Hey, how we doing? I have some business to take care of at the... Why?
There's a sign out there, there's no audio visual.
Yeah, I was actually going to ask for some, can I see the copy of that? Because I just looked it up. And, well, I just want to see the copy of, do you have a copy that you can show me?
Are you refusing to shut off? Because I'm giving you a lawful order to shut it off and leave.
Okay, well, like I said, I had business to take care of here, and I was just asking for some clarification.
Put the phone outside,
well,
shut it off, and you can take care of business.
But I'm just
if
trying
you don't want to do that, I'm just going to call the police to have you escorted out.
I mean, we can call the police, I guess. I just wanted to. I was just trying to have
You've seen it before.
I was just trying to have a conversation.
You've seen it before.
What do you mean I've seen it before?
You've seen
Yeah, sir. I looked at the sign. I looked at the sign when I got in here, and I just took the moment to.
Your work.
You've seen my work.
You've seen the order. The order says that you cannot.
Sure. Yeah. I was just wanting to know. Do you have a copy of that I can look at?
Help. Thank you.
Okay. I was just. I mean, I'm not trying to be difficult here. I just was hoping to have a civil conversation.
You're trying to be difficult.
And there's not really a need for calling the police and wasting their time. Do you have a copy of that, the Rule 54 that's referring to, that I could look at, and you could just show me? Because I'm more than happy to comply with the law. I don't want to break the law. That's all right, John. So here's what I'll do. I'll stop recording for right now. I'll go do my business, leaving the camera off, and then I'll come back and I'll wait for the police. I'm not going to run away from the police by any means. So now you're telling me I can't do my business even if I turn the camera off?
We can be assured that you will turn the camera.
I'll leave it right here for you.
Okay.
Okay.
That's fine. Please turn it off. Make sure it is off.
So what's going on?
All right, yeah, so just real quick before we start, can I just get your...
Yeah, let's go ahead and talk on it.
Just get your name and badge number real quick before we start?
Yeah, so Officer Hurley.
Officer Hurley.
We don't have badge numbers
Okay.
in Rochester.
Sure.
Employee number is 1887.
1887, okay, thank you. Yeah, so pretty much I just told them I had some business that I was taking care of. I saw the sign on the door before I came in, and I looked up that rule on my phone because I wanted to, I try to obey the laws. I'm not trying to break the laws or anything. The law, that rule, I read the whole thing through. It didn't seem very clear. There wasn't any clear-cut description about why I wasn't able to video and audio record. So I went inside and I just asked them if they had a copy of the rule that I could look at, if they could maybe explain it to me, show me something I might have missed. They weren't willing to do that. They just got really defensive. He started shaking, so he's going to call the police, and I said, there's not really a need for that. I'm just trying to
a couple things on
understand.
That. So him shaking, that's actually a medical condition that
Sure.
he has.
Okay.
What I would say is to just kind of look at this from a third-party perspective
Sure.
in a way, right? Where if you're inquiring about that rule, it might be better to try to get that before you start recording,
Yeah.
right? Whereas a lot of times when people get recorded, they get put on the defensive.
Yeah, sure.
Whether
But they shouldn't. They shouldn't.
No, I understand whether it's right or wrong,
Yeah.
but I would just say if you're gonna try to do something like that, either A, you can call ahead. Two,
Yeah.
you didn't know what was going on when you first called.
Yeah, sure.
I called two people over, right?
Yeah.
So you didn't. I'd say if you're gonna do that, call ahead, or say, hey, can I just get some information about this?
Yeah.
I'd like to record in here, and here's why.
Yeah. Well, I just didn't think, recording is First Amendment protected activity. I don't think I should have to ask anybody. It's
No, I understand.
And if they have a
but-
policy that
but
says
for
that,
example-
the Constitution trumps the
No, I
policy.
understand that,
So,
but for example, a good way to look at this, it's kind of broad in a way, but look at like firearm ownership, right? You're off. Second Amendment says you can carry a firearm.
Yeah.
Right. Certain places you can't carry a firearm.
right.
Right. So
Yeah, and there's
when we
clear
look at
defined
it,
laws for that.
exactly.
That makes sense. But like I said, I looked at this rule and it didn't say you know, it was just kind of broad, talking about how the judge has authority over, you know, the employees and what happens in the building per se, but there wasn't anything clear about it. And all I was doing was asking them to show me. You know, I figure if you have a policy up on the wall, you should at least have, you know, be ready to explain why it's there instead of just instantly getting defensive and I'm going to call the police, you know, wasting your guys' time. I mean, it's pretty clear I'm not a threat. I have no nefarious intent of just, you know, recording my business.
I think some of the concern that has happened in the past has been people have been taking advantage of that kind of system for whatever reason or situation. Again, I haven't had any kind of problem with you all doing it.
Yeah.
So it's not too big of a deal.
Yeah.
All right. I would just say that if they're going to be doing this, then ultimately this is also their place of work. If they're following their orders that they have, if there's something above them, I'd recommend bringing it above them.
Yeah, and, you know, maybe I will, just because, you know, I kind of see that policy. It just seems like it infringes on a constitutional right. You know, I have the right to go in there and record. Obviously, the courtroom is a different thing. That's really where the judge has his authority, is in the courtroom itself. I would not be allowed to go in there and record while, you know, hearings in session or anything like that. But as far as the building, the public building that, you know, I pay for with my taxes, I have every right to go in there and record. And that seems like an unconstitutional law. I wasn't trying, like I said, you know, I'm not trying to push the envelope with them. I'm not trying to cause a scene. But, you know, maybe that is something that I'll bring up with them and see if I can get some greater clarification on it.
Because, best way to look at it, ultimately, right now, the people that are there that are enforcing rules, same way I'm an employee of the city, they're an employee of the court.
Yeah.
If there's an issue, I would just go above them.
Yeah.
Right? And then air any kind of grievances that you have in that kind of way.
Yeah, for sure. And, you know, that's another thing is, like, you know, we have we as citizens have the right to record our public officials in the course of their duties. You know, if they don't want to be recorded, then you're doing great, man. I mean, really. But, you know, if they don't want to be recorded while they're working, maybe they should get a job in the private sector, you know, not in the public sector.
No, I get that.
I mean,
I understand.
You know, and there is this, you know, there's this kind of thing where, you know, it's just unfortunate. You know, it's like, you know, I should be allowed to record. There should be no issue with someone going in there and recording. And, you know, whenever they, I don't know. It's you get what I'm saying.
I know
you seem like a good guy, man. You do.
I get what you mean.
But
yeah,
all right.
It's not too big of a deal. Did he tell you to leave at one point in time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he told me to leave, and then I was like, well, I want to take care of my business, and he wouldn't let me go in unless I left my, you know, stuff there. Which, you know, I'm doing some business I got to take care of. I got to get it done, so I cooperated with them. But
so one thing that I just to warn you about in the future, especially when we look at something like criminal trespass, right? If you're in a private business or any kind of thing that's owned by somebody other than you, if you're asked to leave, best course of action is to.
Well, yeah, this isn't a private business, though.
No, I understand. But if they have the authority to remove somebody, they have the authority to remove somebody, right? And they actually do. So I'm not looking at you for anything criminal. Well, hold on.
I'll challenge you on that. Go ahead.
I'm not looking for anything criminal. I would just say if there's an issue like that, a good option is to just step outside, give us a call. I'd be more than happy to obviously hear both sides of the story and try to work out some kind of situation.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to trespass, you know, that's private. You know, as far as being in a public building, I can't be asked to leave or trespass if I haven't committed a crime.
No, I understand. That's why I'm not looking at any kind of thing like that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that ultimately some of it is just a little bit of a give and take, right?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to infringe on your rights or your ability to do anything.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that another option, take a step out, give us a call, be like, hey, what's up with this? Can I get something out
I
here?
get that. I just don't want to waste your guys' time. You know, you guys got better stuff to do out there.
It's all right.
Talk to some guy with a camera.
This is much better. Than like.
Oh no, I'm sure. Yeah.
Well, and I also appreciate you not being like super aggressive with it.
Yeah.
Sometimes people will pull out their phone like, you're being recorded. It's like, come on, man.
No, that's not what I want to do at all. Not at all.
I appreciate it. Are you all set with your business in there currently?
Yeah, I am. I figured I got to go down to Dover, I guess, and go to that courthouse.
Do you have any questions about any kind of paperwork you need to handle?
No, I don't think so. I think I'm all good. So, cool. Hey, appreciate it, Officer Hurley. What was your name and badge number or ID number?
2008.
2008.
Yep.
All right. Hey.
Yeah, same thing. So in Rochester, we don't have any badge
numbers. It's just ID numbers. Is that what you guys call them?
So it's actually like an employee number, and the main thing that it's for is often like pay scale. And that kind of stuff.
All right.
So if anyone says like I don't have a badge number, we actually
no, I get that. Yeah, I've seen that. A lot of departments around the area don't, so I get that.
Bigger agencies, like big city agencies.
Badge
numbers.
For sure. Cool. Well, hey, I appreciate it, guys. Thank you. All right, guys. Well, that was the Rochester District Court I probably would have pushed the envelope a little more if I didn't have legitimate business I needed to take care of. It's not something I could have waited, so obviously I had to go along to get along in that instance. But yeah, I believe that what they're doing is unconstitutional, and I think I'll definitely be taking that up with higher authorities. You know, their policies don't trump the Constitution. They don't trump my protected activity of recording. So I guess that's that. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time. Oh, also check out Instagram. Hit that notification bell, like this, comment, subscribe. I want to know what you guys think. All of that. So yeah, thanks guys. We'll talk to you later.